What I want to do is actually show you 3 parts on a stave that giving me some trouble. One is this big knot right here. The other one is, there it is, a knot right on the edge of the limb. And the problem is that this stave was pretty big. It was like 3 inches wide. And when I started cutting it down from working out the outside where the sapwood was, the sapwood and everything else, there was never no sign of no knot. And that goes to show you that no matter how good you look at wood, you never know what's in the inside. So there's a knot that's right there on the edge right there. I might be able to thin this limb down a little bit. I might be able to get away with it. And the way I look at it, if it breaks, it breaks. I'll just, what I'll do is, I got another limb. That's a good limb. I got another piece of osage. I can cut another limb. I can splice me a bow together, and no problem. I'll have me an osage bow. But that's the second problem. The third problem, it's not really a problem, but if y'all see it, I'm gonna run the camera real slow, and there it is. That right there is just an undulation in the wood. It has nothing to do with what I did to it. It's just the way the wood runs. See, there it goes. Then it goes back up again. And these are some of the things that will happen with you when you work with osage. I mean, osage is, it'll test your limits. That's another mark of another, what looks like a knot, but it's not. This is the other side of the knot. And this particular bow right here, I have not taken the back yet quiet to, and see, if you see right here, there's a pin knot right there. There's a pin knot right there. And another slight one right here. And another slight one right there. But if you look close, it's hard to focus on this camera. You can see where there is, this is a ring right here. You can see the outline of the ring right there. And right there you can see the outline of the ring. Right there. Okay, that's the ring that I want to take it down to. But the rings are so paper thin on this bow that I decided that I'm going to take it down as close as I can and get it as much as I can right. But this bow is going to be backed. I really want to back this bow with some rawhide. And some sinew. I mean, here is a very close up of that knot right here. That thing is ugly. This particular stave right here would have been a real good stave if I hadn't run into, well, mainly the biggest thing that really bothers me is that right there. That's what bothers me, because if it break, that's where it's going to break, right there. It won't break here in the handle, or it won't break over here where that undulation is at over there. This is where it'll break, and that is, well, but if it does, it's not the first bow I ever broke while I was building it. I mean, if you're not breaking bows, you're not making bows. That's the way I look at it. And another thing, I want to give a shout out to this guy from Florida. He goes by Go Geronimo, and he's a bowyer. He makes some real nice bows, and he makes some awesome bows. He makes some real nice reflex deflex bows. He's made some on video, some real good red oak bows, and I want to give you a shout out, Geronimo. Thank you, sir, for this piece of epay. He sent me a piece of epay, and that is what you're looking at now. That is 6 foot long, and it is sweet. I cannot wait till I start working on this thing. 6 feet long. Well, I think it's a little over 6 feet long, because I'm like 6'1", and it goes above my head about an inch. So anyway, I thought I'd show you guys that. I really like making these bows, but like I said, here's and I'm gonna give you this is where I've got it almost all the way down to where it needs to be before I start doing anything else to it. I mean, I've got it cut almost all the way down, and right here where this knot is at, it's a little over 2 inches. It's about 2 1/4 inches. It's what it is. I don't have a ruler right now with me, but I have it tapering down to the limb tips, to the nocks over there at 1/2 inch wide. So I'm going to continue with this build, and I'm going to show you my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back this bow even before I start tillering or start doing anything. I need to back this bow, since the rings are so thin. They're paper thin, and I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to go ahead and back it, and if this limb breaks over here because of that knot, I'll just cut this bow down the middle, and I got another piece of osage. I'll just make another limb, splice it up at the handle, and voila, I got me a bow. So thank you for watching. This is Jesse Garcia with Lone Wolf Longbows, Geronimo. Thanks a lot, bud, and I hope to see y'all soon. If you like, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching.